Triggerman Podcast. I'm a professional, not at all. Shit, and I never looked up what number it is. It's 30 something.
I think it was 33.
All right.
I feel like 33 sounds.
Well, you're better at saying that because I don't do THs, so it's all good. Triggerman Podcast, episode possibly 33.
Perhaps 36. 34.
With this is the first one after with my guest, I guess, or like maybe new friend, new acquaintance, whatever. Franccesca Destruct.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got to have my Jolly Pirate name when I was like 18, and it's sort of just stuck now.
What does that mean?
I call it my Jolly Pirate name because it's not my real name. Nobody does that anymore. It's like 2020. Who has stage names? Me. The fuck? We're old now. It's not like a thing the youths do unless they call themselves like other strange things.
I'm not going to say your age, but you just told me what you were going to be in your age.
I'm going to be 31.
So you're nearly dead. You're so dead.
By Los Angeles standards, I'm absolutely dead. I'm on the way out.
Fuck, that means
expired.
I'm buried already.
No,
that
but you're a man. It's different standards for men.
I don't get that. Why? It's 2020. You're not allowed to have different standards, though. That's the thing.
Well, allowed to and doing are different things, I think.
What was it? I listen to a podcast. I listen to podcasts a lot because...
Oh, this would make sense then that you do this if you listen to podcasts a lot.
Yeah, and they're like talking about like double standards, women, and like kind of... But there's like certain things women can't do that men can do, and vice versa. It's just true. Like, what the fuck? Or they were talking about like in sport. You told me you watch fighting and stuff.
Yeah, I do, yeah.
So I'll test you on that in a minute.
But, God.
But they were talking about like there was like a transgender. I have no issues with that at all. Like you can be I'm an armchair. Cool, no problem. I don't give a fuck. But there was like a transgender. It was a man, now a woman. Mm-hmm. But competing in like female MMA.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I saw that story. Yeah.
Her name. See, I'm being correct here.
It's her name.
Her name, but that's wrong. Sorry, you can't do that. Like, so that's like a 30-something-year-old man changes to woman, then goes and beats up women. I'm like going, I got rules, and that's one of them that just no. Like, so it's just yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to get hit in the face by any of those people, to be quite fair.
No. Especially like trained fucking fighters.
Trained fighters. Yeah,
no, I'm good. I do anything. Was it Mike Tyson, the famous philosopher?
The famous philosopher.
Famous philosopher. He said one of the most wise things I've ever heard in my life. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face.
It's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So there you go. But it's a weird life. But actually, the reason why I wanted to talk to you, as well as meet you for the first time properly, like so, because it's intriguing to me. I think it's awesome. Speaking of transgenders.
Okay. That's the latest.
The surgeries.
It wouldn't be the first
She's going to be a man next week, so.
I mean, who says I'm not already?
Okay, right. Well, this podcast is over. It was nice meeting you. I fucked this up. I
might be taller than you, so.
Why? What height are you?
I'm 5'10".
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not. What's up. Yeah. And your car is better than mine. So.
Oh, well, I don't know if it's better, but it is quick.
It's definitely better. So I have a Ford Fiesta stock, and then she pulls up in her Ford. What year is it?
It's a 2019 Fiesta ST.
Holy shit! It's a brand new one.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, but it's not like a regular Fiesta, so it's like turbocharged, and I've done a bunch of crap to it, and now it's like just shy of 400 horsepower. And
I mean, makes sense. It's so she picks me. She drove past my garage door, and then I said, "I'll just go to the next one." And by the time she accelerated, we had shot past the fucking building. And then we drove on the freeway for one exit. And
it was a calculated plan. I was like, he is not going to want to ride in the Fiestas now. But you know what's great?
Yeah, well, but I wasn't expecting that. That's like ridiculous. It's stupid. Like,
dude, and my favorite part about my Fiesta is no matter who gets in it, they cannot help but laugh. It's because it's just so absurd. Like, why is it like that?
It's like a roller coaster.
And everybody just laughs and laughs. And everybody's just like, I can't believe it's a little Fiesta.
Well, I have a stock normal Fiesta, and it doesn't do that. So, yeah, whatever, bro. Jesus. And then I was telling, so for anyone listening, I was telling you, like, I saw that. I think that's why, I don't know how I got talking to you online or whatever, but
it's all my car crap.
It was probably
that's like 90% of what I post on my Facebook at this point.
And I was like, oh, I have that car. And then you were like saying shit about it. And I was like, wait a minute, what's mine? And I looked up 80 horsepower or not even probably. And then I think that's how I got talking back and forth.
Yeah.
But and then I told you the other day, I was like, you're the reason I'm selling my fucking car now. Like, it's just.
That's okay. I race. So there's like of the Ford Performance line, there's three of them. So there's the Fiesta ST, the Focus ST and then the Focus RS. And the Focus RS is like the penultimate all-wheel drive, comes with 350 wheel horsepower stock. It's just a big, nasty monster. So I raced one this last weekend that's like a sponsored car, and I kicked his ass, and he messaged me, and he was like, I'm going to sell the car. And I'm like, why? And he goes, because I put $100,000 into this car to get beat by a $40,000 Fiesta.
By a fucking woman?
By a woman?
That's what he really meant. He was
That's
like,
really what he meant.
A fucking goddamn woman? Son of a bitch. So he's got like a big dick, and he's like fucking driving a Fiesta.
He's Irish too?
Okay, he has an average sized dick. Like, so we're not known for big dicks.
No.
So just
I mean, that's fine. I don't know. I've never partaken, but
it's not like riding a Fiesta. Your Fiesta, let's put it that way. So
my Fiesta totally exudes small dick energy. I love it.
Most Irish men are stock. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
so.
most European men in general.
Sorry to this point. Like, so just
yeah.
and we're mostly very pale, exceptionally pale white, and barely average height. I'm 5'9" with shoes on, but like whatever.
He's all with shoes on. That caveat is important.
You've got big heels? No, you just got boots on. God damn.
I don't wear high heels because here's the thing. It's like I'm already tall as a person.
Yeah.
I did this stint for a brief moment where I thought that I could be a stripper, which I can't be. Because I can't. No, I'm serious. No, I can't. But the reason I said, but this is an important part of the story. I promise it all like makes sense in the end.
That's sorry.
So in five, well, I can't stand people touching me, and I'm a terrible liar. So that's why I'm bad at being a stripper.
Yeah.
But in 5-inch heels, I'm like 6'3", and nobody wants a lap dance from Sasquatch. Nobody, because I'm all like, "Would you like a dance?"
He's like, Unless it's like NBA guys or something.
That's what
and then you can look him in the eye then.
Yeah, I can look in the eye. I know it was terrible. So anyway,
can I ask you about that? Where did you go to a strip club to try or something? Because a friend of mine we had dinner over here a few weeks ago, and she told me about her friend coming in to try out, and it was just like she's totally uncoordinated and couldn't dance, so she's just having a great time.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm an okay dancer, but I definitely don't have the body for it until Monday. And
we'll get into that.
That's caveat. No. So it was like a bikini bar, but then so it's not really like whatever. But it was a close enough dipping my toe in the water to where I realized that I just can't do it. Like, mad respect to people who can, people.
Are you a people person or?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean, I can be under the right circumstances, like I can schmooze. I've had to for whatever, but generally speaking, I just stay in my apartment with my dog and my cat and my plethora of stupid animals, and I like to go play around with race cars. So that's kind of
that's me as well. It's like, this is me being a people person, like so. But I started this to just it was my way of because again it's well documented for people that listen to this. I have like fucking battling anxiety, really bad depression, all that shit. So. And then there was a point where I was like, I wasn't talking to anybody, not seeing anybody, not fucking, like, I was like, oh, this is bad. But I'm super inquisitive.
Right.
So, and I want to learn things, like, and I don't learn from, I'm not able, I'm fucking retarded. Can't go there, draw a line. No, I don't learn from books, I'm not able. Like,
I'm a hands-on kind of person too, definitely.
Well, even before we started, you said, it's cool that you built all this shit. I was like, yeah, I can do stuff. I can build things. Like I think
that's like a trait that's sort of evaporating away from today's society, and it's kind of weird, because like
trade skills. It's
like if something breaks in my house, if something breaks, I can fix it, that's and amazing. I think that's invaluable.
Especially as a woman. Let's put it that way. Like, I'm kidding. That was a joke.
He wasn't joking.
I wasn't joking. I hate women. You're useless creatures. No,
it's true.
No. Well, like it's just I don't know. It's fun. That's like what certain people learn different ways, I guess.
For sure, right? I mean, and I like I think it started like when I was doing when I was playing bass a lot, when I was playing bass in bands, whatever. I started to like customize my own guitars, and then I started building racks for myself, and then I was like, well, what the fuck else can I build? And so I just started building shelves and tables, and was like, oh shit, I can actually like
do things.
This is cool. And then I learned how to do like some basic electrical work and some basic plumbing stuff.
That shit scares me. I do it on my bike, and I get real nervous.
Dude, well, especially because my car now is so I have two cars. My other car is a little. I love hatchbacks.
Formula One, fucking.
I wish it will be. It's gonna. I want it to be an 8-second car.
Jesus Christ.
But it's a Honda. It's a Honda Civic.
Mrs. Fast and the Furious.
I am, dude. I will fucking gap you right now.
Yeah. You're like, I love Vin Diesel. She has a Paul Walker tattoo.
But no. But I'm Vin Diesel, and it's always like the guy.
You need to start working out more, but it's all good.
I used to work out a lot. I don't do that now that I can't do it. Well, I mean, some of us don't have in-home gyms.
That's what's up. It's okay. Just build one. See?
I was about to say, I would say weird flex, but that's not even a weird flex. Nah, that's like a purposeful flex. Yeah.
I used to have like in my living room area, that used to be like a table and chairs, and I throw my jacket on it when I walk in, and I literally never use that square footage of the apartment other than to throw my jacket on the table. I'm like, this is stupid. And then the gym is closed down, and again, for mental health reasons, I was like, I'm not going to survive this.
No, like, Sam, yeah. And that's been really trying for me because I've like kind of struggled with my body my whole life. So I've been like very heavy and then very small and then very heavy again and then very small. And now I'm like sort of hovering somewhere in a middle ground that's super uncomfortable that I don't really like.
I skimmed through your Instagram and your Facebook just to see, I was like, can I pick on it? But you did mention in parts of it that you were big at the time.
Yeah, right? I was like 200 pounds.
Fuck.
196 was the highest that I got. And then I brought it down to like 130, which for a girl of 5'10" is
it's actually quite thin. Like,
it's quite thin, yeah. And now I've definitely got the quarantine 15, and and the thing that's worse is like after Monday I'm gonna be even heavier.
Hell yeah, we're going to get to that in a sec.
So I mean, and then that's I need more stuff to do. I wish it wasn't so hot.
Were you body dysmorphic or something, or what? Or did you have if you don't mind me asking, was it like an eating thing?
No. I mean, it sort of was.
Oh, like donuts.
I love donuts. No. I think the bigger problem is I don't eat meat, and the problem with that became instead of eating healthy, there was a time in my life when I was pretty destitute, kind of poor for a while. And what is cheap and easy?
Ramen
carbs.
Noodles.
Carbs. Lots of carbs. Lots of spaghetti. Lots of
25 cents a packet.
Mm-hmm.
Lived on it.
So, 55 grams of carbs in each one, by the way. But so I was just
2 at a time. So.
Right. I was just eating nothing but just carbs. Just like potatoes and, bread and pasta, and because it was cheap and easy.
Yeah, and you don't eat meat.
Right. And so then.
Which is good for you.
Meat is good for you.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're actually saying it.
And
Jesus.
meat is great for you.
I was only fucking with you. Okay. Well, it is
good for you.
I'll meat is good for certain people, and like I'm one of those certain people. I'm
meat
like
is good for people.
Meat is good for people.
I grew up in Texas, like killing deer.
That's what I was going to get to.
So yeah. I mean, like, so I think like my venture into being like, I don't know, sort of. I don't know. I don't want to say gender bending. I have to be so careful with these terms because I don't want to offend anybody. But my venture into that was like...
I don't care.
I grew up...
Fuck you people.
All right. I grew up in Texas killing things, So it wasn't... Yeah, it wasn't weird to me. So, like, by the time I was, like, 12, I could kill, clean, and quarter a deer. Like, it wasn't a big deal to me. So, but I stopped eating meat because I have, like, this weird enzyme deficiency thing.
See, that's what I mean. Like, certain people just can't eat it or shouldn't and they feel sick or whatever.
It fucking sucks.
Well, as she walks in, I was trying to eat before I got here, and I had like fucking like 3 pounds of tri-tip, fucking all chopped. I was like,
what were you eating that on top of? What was it you were eating it on?
Mashed potatoes, because I'm Irish, so I'm fucking an
God,
asshole.
way to live the fucking stereotype, bro.
Yeah. I'm a walking fucking cliche. But the difference with me is when I eat red meat, I feel like I can fuck through a wall. Like it's just like it's fucking weird. Like when I eat good red meat, like I eat chicken pretty much all the time because it's cheap. So I'm not rich either. Don't get me wrong. Like but it's always like chicken and rice, chicken potatoes, whatever, every day. Like so, and then I'll have burritos on the weekend or whenever. I like In-N-Out's up the street. So that's
a problem. I've never been to In-N-Out, and I lived here 8 years. I've never been to In-N-Out.
This podcast's over.
I am literally human garbage. I've never had In-N-Out.
Are you vegan or vegetarian?
I'm vegetarian. I eat cheese. I don't.
So you can
fuck
get
them cows.
Fucking the cheese toasties.
I never know. But then here's my conundrum with that, right?
I'm like judging so hard right
That's fine. But listen, do I want to wait in line for 30 minutes for a grilled cheese sandwich? Is that really what I want?
You gotta learn how to use the lines in and out. So if you're not in California, and there's one in Vegas, I think. No, there is. I've been through that one. It's just like a small
And there's
branch.
like a big, giant debate going on at present between all my Texas people and all you people.
Whataburger?
Yeah, between Whataburger.
Dicks.
Whataburger is fucking trash. As a Texan, I will say it is trash.
I think Whataburger is fine.
It's trash.
It
tastes like mustard burgers on cardboard.
I actually get mustard fried in In-N-Out. But In-N-Out's so if you haven't guessed already, it's a fucking burger chain. But yeah, like I go, like the only time I ever do that is whenever I went on tour. So I was like, Whataburger, Whataburger.
a whole.
I
You know what
I don't mind it.
see, but the one that I like that everybody hates, which I can't even eat anymore because there's nothing there for me, is I really like Sonic. I miss Sonic. I like Sonic.
What the fuck do you get at Sonic though?
Well, nothing now, but back when I used to not eat. Back when I used to eat meat, I stopped eating meat when I was.
When?
I started having issues eating meat when I was like a young teenager, and I stopped eating red meat when I was like 13 or 14, and then I would like have it occasionally, and it would be worth the throwing up and the stomach pain.
Wow.
But I haven't eaten any actual meat now in 13 years.
Wow.
It's a long fucking time.
It's weird because I'm not making a tall joke. It didn't stump your growth or anything. No, because like meat has so many important like fucking nutritional.
Well, and so
I
take supplements, which I mean marginally helps.
You should be 6'6", but whatever, it's all good.
Right? No, I should be. Well, well, my mom is a fucking tall too, but now she's like getting older, so she's a little shorter.
How tall is she?
Well, when I was growing up, she was like, I don't know, 5'9", 5-ish, 5'10".
It's barely average. God damn it.
But yeah, so I mean. But now I'm into Carl's Jr. I'm like super into Carl's Jr.
Oh, God, no. What the fuck is wrong with you? What do you
so many things. So many things. The shorter list is what isn't wrong with me.
Jesus. What do you order at Carl's Jr.?
Beyond Burger, because they have the Beyond. Yeah. It's one of the few places that has that. McDonald's is the only place that doesn't offer a veggie burger. You know that?
Yeah, they don't need to. They don't care.
No, they don't give a fuck. And I mean, at least Taco Bell, you can get like
fuck, Jesus, no.
Black beans.
It's not even food.
It's not. It's filler.
It's
it's
just
gross.
like not food. It's like I would have eaten anything because again, like you, when I moved here, I had no fucking work, no job, no money, trying to live, trying to blah blah blah. And I'd eat ramen noodles all the time and cheap sausages, and I dice them up and throw them in the ramen noodles. And I did that for like months until one of my friends, Bob, I went to meet. Remember Loaded? Were you here when Loaded was up?
Yeah.
I fucking loved Loaded. It was like a rock bar.
My band played their first show ever at Loaded.
We'll get to that as well.
A billion years ago.
In the band? Oh, she's in the band. Yeah, whatever.
Meh.
Yeah,
anyway, so
musicians, whatever.
That's fine. Cars and titties.
Yeah. This is a good person. But I went to meet my friend at Loaded. I sat down beside him and he was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "What?" He goes, "I can smell ramen off of you." I was like, "Oh no!"
I would fucking kill myself,
dude. I couldn't smell it but it was like literally like seeping through my pores. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So he's like, "Fuck this! Like tomorrow morning, I'm picking you up. I'm bringing you to the store." Because I was becoming like emaciated. I was like shrinking. And I was always into working out when I moved to America.
Yeah.
I lived in Denver.
How long ago did you move here?
2011. So, and I was doing good for a few years until.
I like Denver. Denver's nice.
I fucking love Denver. I still love all. I talked to my friend Pat, my old drummer, yesterday. Oh, he's the guy with the registration plates. And hey.
That's so sick.
And funnily, after I sent you that.
You saw my plates, right?
Yeah, Small Street.
Small ST, because it's a Fiesta ST.
I don't get it. What?
Because it's a Fiesta ST. That's the kind of Fiesta it is.
I thought it was like Small Street.
And it's small. See, that's why I need to get another license plate. The next one's going to say LOL V8s.
Yes. Steve agrees. He's like, fuck me. That's funny. But, here, look, like, what time is the camera? Because I have to talk about the camera thing. We're at 18 minutes. It's all good. Okay, so.
Took you to the store.
I want it. This is going to be a soundbite for the. Oh, what was I doing at the store? Okay, yeah, no. What was it? Oh, yeah, he bought me food. It was all awesome. Blah blah blah. The struggles of living in LA. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. Who cares? Let's talk about why I wanted to talk to you. But I want this part to be a soundbite so I can put it on my fucking Instagram or something. Hey, Franccesca, let's talk about your tits.
Yeah, let's talk about my tits.
Woo!
I'm so excited. They're about to be. I'm gonna have a personality now. No, I'm kidding.
2 personalities, as we say.
The only one that matters in LA, right?
Mm-hmm. No, seriously. Like we're gonna fuck. Like one of my friends, Susie, actually got him. She's
removed. She got explant. I love Susie.
She's the best. Like, so I can't wait. Like, she. That's who was over here having dinner, telling me funny stories.
Oh, that's awesome. I love her. She's like one of the nice people I've ever met in my life. Yeah.
She's a fucking sweetheart. Steve agrees. He got along well with her. But hey, guess what, dude? It's not.
This is about him now.
Nah, it's always about him. What were we talking about? Tits, Susie.
Susie. She had explant surgery. She had breast implant illness.
You put on. You made it known to everybody, which is fucking. Like, I think that's fucking cool.
Well, because here's the thing. Who are we kidding? I'm flat-chested, right? So when
can I ask like what girl numbers or what? I'm pretending like I know what they are.
I'm gonna tell you all of it. So
okay, go.
So I'm flat chested now, right? Yeah. So there's like nothing. So when I come out with double D's, it's gonna be very difficult to pretend like nothing happened. I can't just be like
stung by a bee.
I'm all like I don't know what fucking happened. I just have giant tits now. Yeah. So I mean, it was like I may as well just talk about it and not try to lie and pretend. Because some women have the advantage where like they already have breast tissue and then they're going to get slightly larger breast tissue or maybe a cup size or two, and that's like kind of easily hideable. People are like, her tits look a little bigger, but mine is like a whole.
Some people lie as well.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people lie. But this is Los Angeles, and honestly, you know, I mean, I can afford them, so that's great.
Great. Good for you.
That means I'm doing okay, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's like the first of a few surgeries to come, so.
No, I would say to anyone, don't fuck your face. Don't, like, grind shit on your face.
No, nothing in the face, nothing in the face.
That fucking crazy. That just like, that fucking freaks me out. Like, so
well, and the problem is like, you'd think now by 2020 they would have perfected it, right? Because many people, but you can always tell.
Well, no, people go too far. Like, so that's the thing. Or, they don't stop, or they think the next one will be better and better. But, like, I have a thing, like, I would say, I'm not trying to sound like a fucking sexual deviant here, but I've been with.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I'm leaving.
Nah, I've been with my fair share of women in America. Yeah. Like, whatever. It's just like it comes with the accent. Hey, how is girls? Whatever. Like, no, just like whatever. It's like it's just. I've been here 10 years, so give me a break. And I've been single on and off, and I've been in 2 long-term relationships. So there's been years there where I've done nothing. Mm-hmm. But most of the women I've been with have had breast implants. Like I would say, 80-90% of them, and they're wonderful.
They're wonderful. I'm excited, and
for many reasons though, not for like just so men can go fucking nice tits, and all, but like I've talked to my exes about them, and like girls that I've just met who have like I don't know why people tell me about their fucking tits. Well, like it's just.
It's the throat tattoo. It's like an instant thing. It
this
really
guy
is.
loves tits.
Yeah,
it's true.
It's literally is. That's what it is. It's you have throat tattoos, and so we're automatically like, let me explain to you about my tits.
Is that how it works?
It literally is how it works.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. All right. Yeah. But like my thing is like it's like it's the one part of a woman's body you can't grow it.
No.
So it's like I have small tits, but work out and they'll grow. No, it doesn't work. Like
no,
I literally had a friend of mine because she can't get She has fine boobs, like they're fucking totally fine. I'm not going to say her name or anything.
No, yeah.
But she can't get boob surgery because she has a heart condition. So, she's like, I've tried everything, working out. I was like, that's not going to do anything. That'll actually make them smaller. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Like so, just like so, I get it, and like being a woman, and it's 2020, the Instagrams and the Facebooks or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, I'm too old to be an Instagram model at this point or an e-girl, and that's fine. But I just want to have fucking bodacious, babylicious tits. It's
just
America.
like your mom.
Yeah, my mom also has fake tits, and they're fabulous. You know what's great? I have twin aunts, and they also have fake tits. So like it runs in the family, dude. It's all because they're all Latin women, so they're all like super body conscious, or whatever. And it's like it's not fair because my grandmother has huge natural tits, and she just like it just fucking she just
She's
got them.
She's a bitch.
Yeah, so. Nobody fuck her. I'm just kidding. I love you, Grandma.
Sorry, I haven't met you, but whatever.
My grandma's great. No, but yeah, so the only time I've ever had even normal sized breasts is when I was fat, and then I didn't get to enjoy them because I was fat.
Yeah.
Right? So then it was like my stomach and then my tits. So I've always had like this stomach evenness that is not working for me.
Fuck, that's so weird.
Like, it is like weird. No, and I think it's especially strange because I'm already tall, which makes me seem more masculine.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say that, but.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. But I feel that way, you know? Like. And I just
see that's not good either. If I don't know if you are, but if you're insecure in any way,
I am insecure. I'm insecure about being. I'm not insecure about being tall, but I've always felt masculine, in a weird way, and so I think.
Well, you know how to use power tools.
I know how to use power tools, and yeah.
And you drive a fast car.
And I drive a fast car.
And your dick's enormous, but whatever.
Dixie, enormous for sure. No, I left that at home. Don't worry. So,
it's a strap-on, folks.
It is. It's double-ended. It's fine. But
I'm just like, what?
Hey, you're not the only one who likes tits. Okay.
All right.
So, and that's also another thing, right? Is like, I don't know. I feel like so there are certain things in my life. How am I allowed to? Do I have to censor myself for this?
Cunt, shit, tits, balls, anal lube. I don't care.
So listen, I've never been titty fucked in my whole life. Listen to me. I'm serious. This is a very serious problem for me.
Wow. Oh my God. Okay, go on, continue.
But this is important, and
Okay.
it's like I'm.
Ma, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry. Go on. She's a really nice, good lady. I'm gone. Okay.
Okay, well, I mean, we're being honest. You said to
Okay.
come here and be honest, so
Yes.
I'm being honest about part of the reasons that I want breast implants.
I wish I could give you a perspective on being titty folk. Go on, continue.
Well, there's certain sexual things I've never got to do, certain outfits I've never gotten to wear, certain dresses I never get to look cute in, and it's like I just want them and I can afford them, so I'm gonna fucking do it, and why not?
The weather's really nice today, I guess. So
I can't wait to take him out for a spin.
What else? Like what? No, because I'm not a fucking woman. I don't have like, I always say like I don't think you should get surgeries for things you can just fix.
Yeah, I'm doing that anyway.
No, do it.
Next year I want to get a Brazilian butt lift.
What the fuck is that?
So that's where they suction all the fat out of your like the saddlebag area, and and they give you an hourglass shape, and they inject all the fat into your ass, and so they give you
What's
a
your
giant.
fat?
Yeah, it's your fat. So they're moving around the fat. So they sculpt your lower stomach and your saddlebags and the outside of your hips, and then they put it all in your ass.
Like that's you see that she hasn't been on yet, and she already told me like that's the one part Susie told me who will be back on again. They got like fat. They told her to eat a lot because they need to put a fat, and then they
can
sucked it out.
redisplace it, and then they'll
Because when they put out the explant, they ripped out her fake tits. She had to inject all. So I'm like, all right. Again, I'm open to fucking everything, but I'm just like, with men, it's weird. Like men get calf implants and shit. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
That is
just
weird.
do calf raises, bitch. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? Like, well, I'm getting bicep implants. You could just work out on me. Just like
just
whatever.
saying, right? No, yeah. Well, and the weird thing is like with bicep implants, I don't know if you've ever felt them or seen them.
You
go like that, you can like I have noodle arms. It's fine. I'm a girl. It's okay.
Yeah, they're
but
fine.
So when you
haven't got farms, so that's a big deal. So just fat arms.
You can like move them around in the. You can like move and then like they move.
Are these young guys or old guys? Do I know these people?
No.
Okay. Because I will judge them.
No, I judge them immensely. Yeah, and you can even get like ab implants.
Yeah.
Which is like a silicone sheet they like put on your tongue. Which
I suffer from a condition. It's no abinitis. So I've never seen an ab in my life, and I fucking truly believe it's genetics.
No, I think muscle definition absolutely. I mean, if you look at I'm gonna be a nerd, and that's okay. So if you look at like those
black people. What? Sorry, go on.
No, if you look at
who have wonderful genetics. I should finish that. Sorry.
No, I was going to say Burma bulls. You know, like those bulls that they or blue bulls or blue bulls, not bulls. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about, like the big heifer cows that are like they breed them to be like genetically muscular and ridiculous.
They feed them steroids. So
well, I'm sure they also do that. Yeah.
Anabolic steroids, like they legitimately feed them anabolic steroids.
I think genetics has something to do with it,
as
though,
well
is what
as
I'm
until
saying.
they get to that point.
Yeah,
but
I mean, there's certain limitations on anything's.
But it's just like
genetics.
it's like men, like body. That's why I went black people. Like they're the best genetics because like all the I like my Instagram. You either think I could be a gay dude because there's so many fucking half-naked men on it. Because I follow I like bodybuilding and MMA. Well, I love MMA. But men's physiques to me are like
it's aesthetic.
It's like, and I'm not bisexual, right? You said I love tits. Like maybe you're bisexual, that's cool, whatever. But I'm not bisexual. I just like love men's
physique, right?
Physiques,
well, and the greater thing about people who have more melanin is that you can see the cuts in their muscles so much more because I mean that's why they
black
tan.
People.
I said melanin. I said the
black people.
Politically correct.
That's not. There is a person with more melanin in his black person. It's a black person. Jesus, like I'm not stopping to like I fucking have black friends, like so I have gay Asian friends. I'm not dude, you can't say that. He's fucking likes dick and he's Asian. Like I'm fucking saying whatever the fuck I want. Like I'm not. That's retarded. See, that is in fact retarded. Like that's
it is, yeah.
The politically correct shit.
But yeah, so I mean, no, I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean, I think genetics plays a part in it, and obviously for me, my genetics were that I was going to be doomed to be flat for my whole life, and I'm not down with it, so fuck it.
What about if someone said when you were 13, if you keep eating steak, you'll have giant jugs?
I would probably be dead. I would have had rotted meat in my stomach at this point.
Oh, God.
So, yeah, so, I mean, so my surgery is Monday, and I'm really fucking excited about it. And the even cooler thing is, you know how, like, most women go to the bathroom together?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's not weird. But me and my best friend, me and my best chick friend are actually going to go get tits together on the same day from the same doctor.
That's hilarious.
Her surgery is right after mine. Yeah, I go first.
Okay. So for just like, if you can, like, before you even start, just like scream hysterically. No! Stop stabbing me! Just like, I don't want him anymore. Is she getting giant jugs as well? Sorry, I have to say.
I have giant jugs.
Dude.
Jugs.
Giant jugs.
Jugs.
Deadly
jugs. It rolls off the tongue.
It just sounds cool.
I wonder if I'll be able to, like, crush cans with them, you know? You ever seen
don't
that
do
shit?
that. Well, they're the hard silicone. Do you know what type you're getting?
Yeah, I'm getting ultra high profile silicone untextured. So they're gonna be like silicone is cheaper, but the problem with not silicone, saline is cheaper. Yeah. But the problem with saline is that they're so wide at the base because I'm getting 550 cc's, which is a fucking lot.
As I told you earlier, I know about this. I was with someone while she did the process, and it's for someone that didn't know what to expect. As in, I didn't fuck up. I was terrified. So
right. I'm a little scared. I've never had a surgery before.
I've never, neither have I, like, so, but it's just like with this stuff, like boobs, because again, I was with someone while they got them, and then we were talking about like narcos or painkillers. I don't like
painkillers either, but I have to do that for this.
You have to, like, well, you have to be super diligent. Like, don't take exactly as required, like, so. Because I would imagine the pain is it under muscle?
Under muscle, yeah. So I can't do through the armpit because I'm not doing saline.
Okay.
Because for that they can usually go through the armpit and then they put the empty bag underneath.
Fill it.
And then fill it while it's in there. But since mine are pre-filled, I'm actually gonna go underneath my areola, so they're gonna cut right under my nipple, and then it's such a brutal sounding operation, and it's so cool.
I watched it as well. It's just like,
if you watch it, it's so cool. They're gonna go in there and like fucking tear my muscles off of my rib cage and fucking jam overfilled implants in there and sew that shit back up. I'm so excited.
It's like no, I'm glad you have this. Like, you have a pretty healthy disposition about it as well. Like, it's like, I'm like, oh, that's gonna be so awesome. They're gonna rip my fucking body apart. And
that's great. Yeah, no, whatever. Fuck it.
But it's just
that is exactly what I sound like.
I'm not trying to scare you. Like, I'm delighted you're doing it because I feel like it's an empowering thing as well. Like, so
fuck yeah.
It's like,
I'm never gonna wear a shirt. I'm gonna save so much money.
That's on the next podcast. She's gonna be starkers.
Yeah, I'm coming in. We're just gonna have the pasties.
Oh yeah, I want, like, cause that's the reason I wanted to get you to come in before, because I want you to come in after, like, just not to show.
Oh, I'm gonna be here to show.
Well, you can show me, but, like, you know, I just, like, I'll put you over in the far corner off camera and be like, all right, they're very nice.
They're very symmetrical.
Yeah, very symmetrical.
It takes like 3 months for them to drop.
Yeah, it's sometimes longer, like, as well. But all I'm telling you is, don't get scared when you go home, when you wake up, and the weird shape they are.
That's literally what the doctor told me, and my mom told me the same thing. She was like, they may look square. They're gonna be up in your.
They'll be on your neck.
Yeah, they look so bad when you first get them. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, no, they're going to look terrible for the first couple months. And the doctor told me too. Yeah. And my mom was like, you're not even going to be able to brush your teeth. Anything with lifting your arm for the first couple days, for the first week, you're not going to be able to do any of it.
It's fucking, as someone that saw it all, it's terrifying. Like, as in, and then, like, now your mom has them and, like, she knows, like, it's... honey, please, or whatever the fuck, or Texas, honey, please, whatever the fuck it is. Like,
I wish you sounded like that.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what she sounded like. But like it's terrifying to see these, like, it looked like a watermelon cut in half and just stuck under your chin. I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, is this normal? Because, oh yeah, totally. Oh fuck. Like, so,
you're all like, oh, I gotta play with these up there forever. You're all like, hi baby.
But no, it's cool. Like, I like body stuff. So, like, it's just, like, it's fun seeing, like, everything happen, and they do drop, and, like, the muscle all relaxes and gets stretched out essentially, and, like, your skin gets all, like, I'm not going to stare at your boobs, but, like, they are pretty small. I
have very small tits,
so your skin is probably, like,
very tight.
Yeah that's what I'm, like, kind of
it's gonna be weird. Well, and the biggest thing that my concern was, like, I don't want to look like my tits hate each other. Like, I don't.
Put a third one in the middle.
Right. Where you can, like, land an airplane, or you can, like, see the round part on top, or see the round part. Like, I don't want that. I want them to look. I mean, obviously, if I wanted them to just look natural, I'd get a C or something. Yeah, but, like,
fuck that.
If you're gonna go big, fucking go big, right?
Yeah. This is Texas. Well, not
right.
Texas
and
girl.
And I've seen, like, where, like, they look like they hate each other, and there's, like, this big space in the center. You can land a fucking airplane through it, and I don't want to do that. So So I don't know. I've been like doing all this. I've been exercising a lot, doing like chest workouts to try to strengthen my muscle, and eating lots of protein, lots, like double loading protein.
What the fuck are you eating for protein? Sorry.
It's just protein, whey protein.
Oh, okay. But that's dairy. Okay, you're not vegan, so never mind. Okay.
Yeah. So I've been having lots of whey protein and just trying to get my body ready to like heal from it. You know, because that's my bigger concern. You know, is like I'm not concerned about the surgery itself. I'm concerned that.
The healing process.
I'm a big old fucking baby bitch, and I hate it. Like, I hate getting tattooed. I hate piercings. Yeah. I hate anything that is painful. I'm just a little weenie, but I want breast implants.
I'll never get pierced again, ever. No, last one was 19 years old. I'm like, I'm done with this. Like, tattoos are like, meh. But now I only have the sore areas left. So.
Oh, yeah.
So I hate it.
Well, the great and the best part about getting my tits done is I can finally get my throat and chest blasted by tattoos. I mean, by other things too, but more importantly, by tattoos.
Oh, boy. Again, Ma, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Jesus. She doesn't know what that means. I hope my man never got blasted.
Oh, goodness. But, yeah, so
She's a good Catholic lady. Sorry.
Oh, my mom's also Catholic. It's Latin.
There goes a light. It's all good. Keep going.
So I've always wanted to get my throat and my chest tattooed, but I knew I was going to get implants, and so... It didn't seem it wouldn't make sense to get my chest tattooed and then get implants because I would fucking stretch all the tattoo to hell. Yeah. So now that I'm finally gonna get that done, I can finally get the tattoos that I want, which is great. My mom is not, well, she's not gonna be excited. She's like, just wait till I die before you tattoo your face or throat, and I'm like, about that.
Oh, I want to talk about that part. So, yeah, of all things your mom was concerned about, good giant jugs, but don't tattoo them. Fixing the light. Don't mind me.
You see how unprofessional look.
Yeah,
look.
Shit's falling apart.
One of your lights turned off. Look what you did. Look, it's broken.
Oh, no, it was already down. Dingle dangles. Yeah, it's funny.
Hopefully my tits don't look like that.
Sad and droopy. Yeah.
Maybe in like 20 years.
Did he tell you, like, explain what you can do to not have a landing strip or like
yeah, I mean, so they give me like a surgical bra thing that I have to wear that's like a sports bra that's like a compression
and a one that pushes down as well, right?
Yeah, so it'll like do that, and then they have to do like these massage techniques to make sure I don't get capsular constriction. See, this is an educational podcast.
Yes, it is. It is about tits.
Yeah, so capsular constriction is like where your body forms like a film or a layer or a membrane around it. And that's sort of what can cause implant sickness. That tends to happen more with textured implants, and mine are untextured. But yeah, so I mean, I'm hoping there are no complications. I'm also
just to drive men crazy. Like, so after next week, she's gonna be home alone, massaging her tits, like that.
I mean, I do it anyway, and they're small, so I can't even imagine what it's gonna be like when they're big.
You're like, I need bigger hands.
I already have huge fucking hands for a chick.
I got meaty hands. Oh, you got long fingers.
It's got a bass player, man. It worked for me playing bass. I got giant ass fucking.
No, you got long fingers. That's all.
That counts. It's all, you know. That's like.
No. Okay. Anyway, this is a family show.
Yeah.
Except
we talked about getting titty fucked earlier. You told me I didn't have to censor myself. I talked about it.
I've never been titty fucked.
So. Oh my god, same.
Yeah. I know you're paying. I hope some dude never titty fucks me. So
I'm sure it's gonna happen now, though. Probably your gay Asian friend.
There's
He's just gonna get hold them together.
But my gay Asian friend, he's like 56 years old.
Oh, that's even better. Yeah.
He looks like he's 22.
That's awesome.
And
of course he does.
Like crazy. I'm just like, what the fuck? It's just like kind of.
You know, I've definitely found that like my gay male friends have way more game than I do, or any.
I have no game.
Yeah.
No one fucking. I'm not lying. Like I will. Okay, up until a few days I remember. This is how I remember the day. It was last Wednesday. A girl flirted with me. That's it for this year, folks. No one fucking talks to me. No one flirts with me. Maybe it's like I'm standoffish, maybe online, or I post pictures of my fucking cats. Kev, you fucking suck.
No, girls like the cats. The cats are endearing.
They like the fucking cats. Like that. That's about it, though. But yeah, it's weird. It's just like I don't. You were saying like you feel like kind of masculine at times, being tall, and do men fucking flirt with you?
No, I think I mean, not really. Not any of the men that I would want to flirt with me. Oh. For the most part.
What does that mean?
I mean, like, you know, I'll go out for no more band dudes. Never again. No more fucking band dudes. No.
I am not. I'm just. Okay.
He's in a band. He's lying. He is.
I'm in agreement with you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's a band dude's gross.
Band dudes
so yeah, they do. But anyway, so I mean, like I'll go out places and like people who are, I mean, I not really double my age now, but not that I'm ageist, but I don't know. It's just very not the men that I find aesthetically pleasing. I have a type.
Yeah. But I guess older dudes though, is it?
It's usually. I mean, that's not my type, but that's usually who flirts with me.
Is it like older versions of band dudes, or just normal
just like
dudes?
Normal older dudes, which I find very weird. And I think that's because like I can't be a big titty goth girlfriend yet.
Yeah.
But until Monday. But
Kev heard boobs and he's like, I'm in.
He's like, I'm fucking in.
Where are these fun bags?
Yeah. So it's weird because I don't know. I think
do you scare fucking like dudes my age, or like as in our 30s age, or what? Because you seem pretty confident and fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's because I'm weird looking. Sometimes.
Are you?
I don't know. I got small tits. We're gonna see. I'm just kidding.
Well, no, because like that was my next. That's where I was going with this. Like, your life's gonna change.
It is, and I'm curious. Change, I'm curious because I've never been on the other side, right? Like, because I grew up chunky and fat and weird as a kid, and then I got older, and then there was like a hot minute.
So a kid, go on, continue. Yeah, just like normal kid.
And then there was like this weird time period in my life in my early 20s where like I fucking had it going on, It was good. I was like doing magazines and touring and doing all kinds of cat butthole.
Dude, Kev, get out here, dude.
He's all like, "Would you like to see my butthole?"
There, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, it's weird because like I'm a man. Like I'm a man.
And men like tits, and I'm a girl, and I like tits.
Yeah, but men like tits more. Trust me, like they do. I don't care how much you think you like them. Like it's just like you don't like them as much as men. Like, and when you have them, and you blatantly said I'm gonna fucking show these suckers off. I'm like going, you're gonna get attention. Like
that's and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with attention. Attention doesn't hurt. Yeah. But the thing is that I it would be a lie to say that that's not part of the decision. I think it's like really. I don't know, I think it's really silly when girls are like, "Oh, I don't really care at all about that."
I got them for me. Shut the fuck up.
No, you didn't. Like,
no,
I mean,
because like I only work out to look good naked for me, by the way.
Right,
so,
right.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, it's bullshit. No,
you're lying. You're a fucking liar.
Right, and yeah, part of it is that I want to feel sexy and confident. But the thing is I know that if I feel sexy and confident and feminine, and I have nice, beautiful, voluptuous tits. Jugs. That's definitely not gonna. It's not the attention isn't gonna be a bad thing, and I kind of want that. I mean, everything I do is for attention, right? Like my car, everything I do to the nth degree. Like my car is retarded in bananas.
How dare you say the R word?
Oh my god! I couldn't just get a tattoo. I'm not blasted as some people are, but I'm working on it. I had to deal with this first. Yeah. And then like I do music or whatever. So everything in my life I do is for attention.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like when it's like, because I've spent the last few months thinking about my life and all that kind of weird shit and everything I've gone through and who I am today. And there was like a moment a few weeks ago. I was like just taking a shower, drying off. I was like, I looked at myself. I was like, what the fuck did I do to myself? I'm completely covered bar one leg. Like, and I was just like. And then I'm thinking, would I have done this if, like, certain things in life hadn't happened?
I wonder about that, too, But I think...
Like, I ain't going to get a job in a bank. Let's put it that way. Like,
but I think that was part of it. That was part of the reason that I tattooed my hands when I was 19, you know? Because I wanted, and it's weird now because I work in a corporate world, I deal with CEOs, I deal with... And the beauty of the society now, and not even specifically like as pertaining to quarantine, but generally speaking, the beauty of society now is that it doesn't really matter as much. So and everything is done digitally. So when I'm negotiating multi-million-dollar contracts with CEOs, they have no idea what I look like. And I always wonder if they could see me, what they would think. And then also, like, I have to be, like, really meticulous about separating, like, my actual name, which is why I have my Jolly Pirate name.
Yeah,
for
Jolly Pirate, fantastic.
From my real name. And I don't even use Alexandra is not my last name. I don't use my real name anywhere. But I think it's weird because now it's sort of like a big, like, fuck you, because I sort of now have, like, this weird corporate, or have been working in the corporate sphere for, like, 7 years now, 5 to 7 years now. And,
Oh, he sees a fly or
He's
something,
so
or
cute.
a moth or something.
Yeah, but it's like my own little weird rebellion, right?
Yeah.
Because I sort of feel like I'm sticking it to all these people who, like, if they saw me in person, they would be like, well, we can't negotiate with this person.
Yeah,
but then
I thought about that, but then, like, I've come to terms with people aren't as stupid as you think they are. Like, I've never been refused a job. I've never been refused clients, conversation, friendships, anything, like, because of how I look. And I really genuinely believe, like, I call it, like, it's just the wallpaper. Like, you have to go inside the house to see it and, like, see what's in the fridge. Like, there's so much more. Like,
in your fridge, there's meat
and protein and stuff, and fucking heavy whipping cream and eggs.
I love heavy cream.
It's good in coffee. You can't have coffee.
I can't have coffee right now.
All right, next time. But I truly believe, like, that people do like this. I'm pointing at myself for anyone just listening. Like, do this to their bodies and stuff when a lot of it is insecurities and craziness.
Of course,
and stuff like so. And then I did it. Honest to God, I'm still putting it together. I've got a shrink. I'm working through it, but just figuring out, like, why did I do certain things to myself, and but like really how I look isn't a good representation of me.
Me neither.
It's weird because I think I said to you, or I say it to a lot of people via text. If a guy looks like me in Hollywood, he's 99% a douchebag. Like he just is. Like I have no friends that look like me because I don't like because they're douchebags.
And me neither. I mean, and I think that's so. It's weird because if by looking at let's say you look at my social media, you look at my Facebook, you see my endless obnoxious selfies, my endless empty validation
You're a girl,
seeking.
you get away with it.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I'm fully aware that it's empty validation. I'm fully aware that it's attention-seeking behavior.
That's very important.
Of course. Yeah. And I just want to enjoy it while I'm young enough to enjoy it, right? Yeah. But the thing is, like, you have to build up a persona and a personality and an existence that goes so far beyond that because that's so fleeting and so temporary.
Absolutely.
So, you know, whenever I go to show up to car meets, people are not expecting for me to have my cars, but they expect me to have...
Where's your boyfriend?
Yeah. They expect me to have...
Is it your boyfriend's car?
Is it your boyfriend's car? I get that a lot, yeah. And it's like they expect me to have, like, stickers and mud flaps. And it's like, actually, I will gap you right the fuck now. And
I don't even know what that means, and it sounds scary. So I will gap you.
Gap just means, like, yeah.
I will chitty fuck you. I'm like, whoa, what am I saying? Like, so, sorry. Just checking the time. Oh. Shut up, Kev. No, I'm kidding. You're cute. Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean,
what the fuck does gap mean?
Gap means when you put a certain amount of car links in front of another car after you race. So it's like a gap between the cars.
I will cock gap you. Sorry.
Cock gap you.
IKEA. So sorry.
I can tell. I'm judging you. Yeah, it's all good. I'm not. I love that you put like a soft foam.
It's a mouse mat, but it's all good. It's $5. I'm cheap. What can I say?
You know what? But you're industrious.
This I am.
That's awesome.
Want to see my power tools?
I actually kind of, you know.
Wow. They're not like your double-ended ones.
Oh, okay.
They don't take batteries. Well, some of them do. But,
well, the double-ended one doesn't. But that's wow. We're talking about different power tools.
Anyway.
So yeah. So I mean, I think part of because I mean I started modifying my body when I was really young. I was going through a lot. You know, I was a ward of the state. My mom gave up custody of me when I was young. Oh. I lived with a foster family. I did a bunch of stuff in my life.
You're like, sweet, I can get my nose pierced.
Yeah. Well, no, but I think what it was I just wanted, and it was weird because I was like in school and I was always like the honor roll A student, whatever, all that kind of stuff. I was like a big cause school
student of the year over here.
Yeah, school was my went wrong. School was my escape from everything. I didn't have to be home when I was at school. You know. Okay. So I cared about it. But you know, it's weird because like I think I just sort of because that's when I started dressing like I don't know, Hot Topics threw up on me when I was like 13, and you know, piercing my lip in the high school in the junior high bathroom, and you know, giving myself little tattoos with a needle and whatever. But I think I started doing that as a means to get people to kind of. I just wanted people to stay away from me, and it worked in Texas. And it worked.
Yeah. Well, even dude, where I'm from, it's like there was me and one other guy in the country.
Yeah.
That looked like me. Like Baz is his name. And I was like, and he has his head tattoo, but like that was the only other guy. I am good. I have dreads. I'm fine. So
that would be so awful.
Apparently, chicks dig dreads. I wouldn't know because none of them fucking tell me. But whatever, it's all good. But yeah, so it was like growing up where I'm from, like small. I was born and lived in a small village, and then I moved to the city, which is a small town. Like it's a block here. So, and I was the guy that worked in the guitar shop. I was the guy.
Yeah.
With all the tattoos, and then I got a neck fucking thing, and it was just like I'm like, why am I doing? And I think it was that as well. It was a safety,
self-defense
type. Fucking,
it kept people from, and then also I feel like in a weird way it made people lower their expectations of me.
See, I'm figuring all this shit out. So
yeah.
it's like,
I mean, that was also a big thing for me. Is like I excelled in school and everything, but I think it also sort of set the bar lower, and people expected less of me. So then, when I did thrive and was successal, people gave me more accolades. They were like, "Wow, you look like this, and you accomplished this."
All right, shit, you're smarter than me. Never mind. Because I'm fucking 36, still trying to figure out what the fuck happened or where to I don't think anything went wrong.
No, it's not wrong. It's just
a
different. No, I like how I am too. Sometimes I do wonder. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's a cliche to say. I don't really get tired of my tattoos because at this point, you don't even notice them. They're just it's just your skin. I don't think about them. I'm not like, oh yeah, I got. I mean, I have some really stupid tattoos, some really awesome tattoos.
We all do.
But I keep getting tattooed, and I may as well just fucking finish it, right?
No, it's just the thing you do though as well. Like it's like like with me, it's kind of like because people will ask, oh, should I get it? I don't even ask. Just go do it. Who gives a fuck? It's like to me, and it's
not even permanent anymore.
Yeah. Well, as well as that, it's like it's kind of become like a thing where it doesn't. It's not your deciding personality. Like, oh, that guy's a tattoo, so he's an asshole, or well.
I was about to say.
Well, like like people that get
present company excluded.
Yeah. Well, certain people. Well, like it's not like even people. You said you work in a corporate world. You've got hand tattoos and and now you'll have big famous fucking jugs and stuff.
You know what's so funny? Oh, this is very interesting that we would bring up, right? So I had to tell my boss that I was having surgery on Monday. Keep talking. I was having surgery, obviously, because I had to take off the time.
Yeah.
And I just started this job in March, so I'm relatively new. Yeah. And he was like, so he's like, you don't have to tell me, obviously, but what kind of surgery are you getting? And I'm like, how do I tell my boss that I'm going to come back with... And I want to see I'm curious to know the reaction on his face.
Are you ready to get Me Too'd?
No, my boss is not like that. But I mean, I'm not sure. I have small tits. I don't know.
You're going I'm telling you, the world is going to change for you. It's going to be... I'm just saying, like, you're going to be, like, in the supermarket and Ralph's or something like that, buying fucking milk in your pajamas or some shit some Sunday morning, and you'll get oogled, Mexican dudes, because they do that. I'm sorry, it's not a racist thing, like, so I'm just saying. By the way, I'm on their team. I'm like, fucking nice titties! Like, it's like, they do that. I don't care. Like, it's funny. Yeah. No, your world's going to fucking change. Like, it is going to fucking change.
Well, and the thing is like, I'm going from flat-chested to not flat-chested, which is very, very different. I feel like girls who already have breasts and then they get larger breasts is one thing, but then when you go from somebody like me who, I mean, I'm an A cup, if we're going to be honest about it. Like, I mean, they're beautiful, I think. I've seen very many titties, and I think mine are perfect.
I have not, and I'm sure they are.
They are great, okay. But they're really small. So I think adding volume will be interesting. My life is going to be totally different. I can't even imagine what that's like, I get oogled, or used to, not as much now that I'm a little older, but
maybe you're oblivious to it though as well, because
I also don't pay attention as much anymore. It's true.
I can't remember if the camera was on or off, or I was talking about like just like women hitting on me and stuff. I don't know if they are. I don't care anymore. I'm oblivious to it now. At this stage, I'm like, I just don't give a fuck. I'm happy with my life, so it's like kind of like.
Well, see, but that is the most important thing that you can be, and that is what is most attractive to women.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I wouldn't know because I don't really talk to many of them. Like that's the thing. I can, and again, it's the kind of you're having me thinking like I have this look or thing, and like maybe I do seem standoffish, or maybe it is a thing that keeps people at arm's length, or I don't know. Like I am.
Well, I think also you're in the public eye and have been in the public eye, and perhaps.
For anyone that doesn't know who I am, I'm really famous. So, no, I'm kidding.
Well, but I think also perhaps, people who, I don't really know the nice way to say this. The nice way to say
the best way to do it is just say it.
Well, maybe people aren't really aware of what your status is now.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think that may also be a different
single with cats.
He is single with cats.
That's about it.
Yeah.
And
a motorcycle.
And motorcycles.
Sickle.
And now a truck.
It's a Jeep.
It's a fucking... You agreed with me earlier when I said
it
that.
It is a truck. No, it's a truck.
No, it's a fucking Jeep, but I'm going to fucking nuke it into, like, fucking
you should get like a giant
meathead status.
Foot. You should get like a giant lift kit and just make it.
It's already lifted. That's the fucked up part.
Even lifted-er.
I'm going to even lifted it.
Remember how you used to call me smart earlier? That was a lie.
Yeah. No, that's
out the window.
That statement. Yeah, no, it's weird. But like the thing is, like, right, so maybe I did do, like, you again, I'm going off what you said, like, maybe I did do this to keep people away, cause at a time when, like, but it didn't work, cause like it's weird, like, when I didn't need the attention, or when you're depressed and crazy, that's when you end up in weird relationships and fucking you fuck people that you shouldn't be fucking and all like that. And like now, like, I was telling you when you got here, I was like, yeah, I'm fucking, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's really strange for me to say out loud, like, I'm really happy. Like,
that's good.
It's fucking weird, though, like, because it's, most of my life hasn't, like, I haven't been happy. So now it's just, like, I wake up in the mornings, and I'm just fucking, I don't get it. It's weird, and honestly, it freaks me out. I posted on, because, like, people follow, I notice a lot of people would follow me, or just specifically to learn about, like, depression stuff from my story, or anxiety stuff. And then I've eased off it over the last few months because I've been trying to learn and practice stuff for myself.
Right.
But I just got up the other day and I was like, I'm happy. I feel weird, or something like that, or just like,
it's true.
Or just like, kind of, what the fuck is this? Like,
there was a time in my life, not too long ago that, or I don't know. It's like there's a certain. When, especially if you grow up a school of hard knocks, like I'm sure, just from the very fleeting, brief moments of talking that I have gathered that you have experienced when you talked about your awful childhood, etc.
So good.
That's the best intro ever. No, it's okay. We're kindred spirits. So there's this weird feeling that I think that happens when people find that comfort within themselves, because a lot of people like us, we seek out comfort in so many ways, right? But there never is that comfort, and there never is anything until you can find that comfort when you wake up and you look in the mirror and you're like, all right, here we go. Let's fucking do it. Let's 100%. Do it. Today's not terrible.
Exact example. One of my exes from years and years ago, still love her dearly. She's the best. Awesome. We were in a relationship for years, and we were both crazy manic depressed. Like, so I was like going, and we both knew it, but we were both, it was like crutches on each other. And
of course, yeah.
And like, I only got back talking to her recently. She's fucking I love her. Like, I think she's the best, and she's in a way better space, and I'm in a way better space, and it was just so nice, and it was just so nice to fucking resolve it and come out the other side of it. So it's and I anyway, you talk, don't get back where you're. No, it's not that. It's just like, now I'm happy for her, and she was happy for me, and we both talked about, like, and hey, we were both fucked up, right? We're like, you're fucking right, we were a mess, like, so. And it's like junkies, basically. We're just feeding off each other. And
that does happen. Those codependent relationships absolutely happen. And it can become extremely difficult to pull out of that cycle, right? Because whenever you're manic depressive or dealing with any sort of, this is what I went to college for, by the way.
Oh, no way.
Oh yeah, I have a degree in psychology, so.
I am not that smart. So all right, go on.
I mean, it's only a bachelor, so it's useless. It's like a giant paperweight that cost me like $50.
Yeah, that's not that smart. It's
not. Anyway,
kind of smart. Go on.
It's not, but anyway, the problem with most people, number one, we're creatures of habit. Number two, most people run in cycles. Everything is cycles. Everything that we do is in cycles.
Yeah. The definition of insanity.
Right. And so I think people who are dealing with anxiety and depression, they have a fear of getting better because it's a world of the unknown.
Yeah.
Right.
100%.
And people don't ever want to admit that. They're like, oh, I want to be happy, but deep down they continue to engage in behaviors that make them unhappy.
But I'm gonna fuck this whore and do drugs.
Because it's comfortable.
Yeah, and you're
used to it.
Yeah, man. Have you listened to my previous? I haven't, but like, that's exactly what I said. Is like, I have a PhD in being a miserable cunt. I'm really good at it. Like, and it got to a point where it's like, I'm not even upset. I am, like, I'd wake up miserable. I'd be miserable all day. I'd hate my fucking where I'm going. Like, even my friends, God fucking help them for being around me, that stuck with me. Like, I thank them now every time. I'm like, guys, thanks so much for sticking by me. Like, no,
yeah.
But again, at the core of it, they probably saw, oh, Jimmy's a nice person, but he's all fucked up and a mess. And dude, you can stay there and drown in it.
And and you become like sedentary, right? You resolve yourself that this is the cycle of life that you're going to have, and you don't want to do anything else because there's also that anxiety there of what will it feel like. Yeah. And then the other thing is you run out of excuses. right? When you choose to be happy, you no longer get to have those excuses. You can't say, oh, well, I'm behaving like this because I'm sad.
Yeah.
Now it's like, well, why are you acting like a dick? And it's like, well, now I don't have anything to rely on.
Yeah. That's me now. I'm like fully accountable for all
right?
my shit. I like it though.
It's good though, yeah.
But here's the thing, like I told you when you came here, I've no drama in my life. I've none on. So I like little things now, like kind of like, oh no, fuck, and then I laugh it off. I just like. Because I'm accountable now. I'm like, I know whatever I do, it's my responsibility. It's my fault. It's like I am to blame. I am deserving if it's a good thing or whatever. And it's weird. It's a long time coming. And then like having people like I have a good relationship now with my like my mom, as you guys say, and my brother as we get older, because now I'm more easy to. I'm better at reciprocating and like receiving and giving like the love and all that shit. It's like. But like just like it's weird, like, but that's like going back to like you, like if you came in here and you're like, oh yeah, I'm a fucking miserable bitch, blah blah, I'm getting tits. I'm like, I don't think this is a good idea. Like this is not a fucking good idea. Like, but and that's why I question, like, did I get my tattoos and my dumb haircut and all? Did I do that for a weird, like, a reason, a bad reason?
We used to have the same haircut.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
An awesome one?
It was awesome, yeah. My dreads were really down to my ass, so they weren't that long. How long are yours?
Past my ass. So.
Yeah, mine aren't.
And I lost about a foot or two because Kev ate them in my sleep.
That's actually awesome.
I was terrified.
How was his shit after that? Was that
I pulled, not lying, one morning I woke up with a hair sticking out of his mouth, and I dove out of bed, because I'm terrified. I don't know what happened to these cats.
Yeah.
You were like, I become a giant pussy when I'm older. I guess I'm a giant pussy. Like, I grabbed him, choked him, and pulled the hair out. It was 4 inches of a dreadlock. He had ate it while I was asleep. So for the first 6 months to a year while he was a kitten, I had to tie my hair up in a knot, which is really heavy.
Yeah.
And then he just stopped eating them one time. I was like, oh, thank God. Now I can sleep my hair down. And we all sleep together like a bunch of big fucking gays. It's great. Like, so three dudes in a bed. It's awesome. So
I miss my dreadlocks. The maintenance was way better than this blonde shit that I'm doing now.
The maintenance is I don't maintain them.
Exactly. I mean, no, I would go in. Yeah, I was about to say, I'd go in every few months to get them locked up, to get them like I'd get this. I was lame and used this like the needle, the crochet needle.
That's what. Dread Me Not OC at Dread Me Not OC. Lisa, my girl, what up? She does my hair twice a year and just fucking we talk shit for 2 hours and she fixes my head.
So great, yeah.
I don't wash them. Like I'm not a dirty person.
You don't know. I mean, you're talking to somebody who had dreads for years, so I understand. Like a lot of people think they're
fucking filthy though.
So mine weren't filthy. I would always use like this awesome smelling mango locking cream and dry shampoo.
I hate smells. So
I love smells.
I don't do smell. Does it smell in here?
I'm sorry, I brought my perfume in here.
Did you? Okay, I can't smell it. Whatever you're wearing, it's great. I can't smell it.
Okay, good.
I'm weird about smell. I don't like smells. I'm not big on smells. I like smells. But yeah, no. So like people that like again. You're getting tattoos because you're depressed and you're trying to rebel, or I'm getting giant tits because I want attention off men and fucking blah 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 for wrong reasons. Like so, for wrong reasons, like as in like you're not a secure individual yourself, like that. You're like I can like you're having a conversation right now. So like to me, like being able to have a conversation is Jesus, words. Come on, brain. It shows confidence, like, you know.
Of course, right.
Whereas because I've taught we're in Hollywood. I live in Hollywood. This is North Hollywood, the Valley.
I was about to say, yeah, we live in North Hollywood. I mean, it's close enough. It's
close
enough people who don't live here.
Hollywood's over that fucking hill. It's right there. I live at the back of the fucking Hollywood sign. It's right there.
Yeah.
But like I've talked to girls sometimes. I'm not. I really have to get something that strikes my interest, or like did you say something that's. And they don't say anything, or they're just they play off the QE fucking.
Cute only gets you so far.
It does. It happened to me a few fucking months ago, and I was just like, and it got her right here. I'm not gonna lie, but it just like there was nothing else after that. It was nothing like it was. I felt bad, and like there's the thing. And now I'm getting older. I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want fucking.
Yeah, I mean, and that's definitely happened to me as I've gotten older too. Because I mean, I made the mistake because I also play music, and for me, for a while, I was like, oh, I want to date people who also are in bands, because whenever you're really dedicated to a passion, and we're not going to talk about my music longer. I just want to bring up this specific point.
Yeah.
Whenever you're dedicated to a passion and it consumes your life, you're spending hours a day, time, and being with somebody who doesn't understand that or isn't around that or hasn't been through that. They don't understand I'm sorry I can't be home right now for this special day, but this is my dreams. I have to go do this. So when I was younger, I was like, oh, I want to date band guys, because they also get it. Because they like, and then no, it's not like that. So
I've done it as well. Don't worry. Not guys.
He's dated men. He's lying.
Yeah. They were very cute.
He's like, they look like girls from behind. But
wow. Oh my god. Okay.
Hey, men tend to have really nice little supple asses that are better than girls sometimes. Sometimes I see dudes and I'm like, dang, look at that cake.
I have a great ass. I'm just saying.
That's awesome. I have not looked, but I will have to partake later.
It's all good. It's on my Tinder profile. It's not.
Oh, it's Grindr.
I don't.
Don't let him lie to you. He has Grindr.
You know what? I only know that. I only fucking know that because of my friend, the gay guy. I was like, because he showed me his profile. That's fucking not a lie. I will not lie about anything. I did a whole podcast by myself about Tinder, like 6 months ago, because I was like,
how was your Tinder experience? I had never.
It lasted 20 minutes. So
that makes sense.
I couldn't do it. I just it's weird, and like every girl I've ever met in my entire life, I've met in person. Like,
right.
Or we've gone for a drink, or we've just bumped into each other, and like. And like Tinder, I'm just using Tinder. Like it's premeditated. It's like it might as well be like I am here to fuck.com.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I like fucking.com, but I'm like, are you not an asshole? I need to know you're not an asshole. It's just like
I think anything that comes with predetermined expectations is usually not the option, right? Nobody wants to have expectations put on them, and I feel like Tinder would be a lot of pressure.
I think that's
I'm not like that. I don't know.
You haven't tried it?
No.
Okay, I don't fucking know. Like whatever. Like,
no, I don't. I feel like.
Well, you're getting new jugs, so you should probably try Tinder.
No, hard pass. I'm gonna have to like find out more stuff to take out of my car because it's a weight reduction.
You've no back seats.
I have no back seats.
Is that on purpose?
Yeah.
Jesus, like you're serious into this.
I'm serious, yeah. So I have to tell you this cool thing about my car.
Go on.
It's my favorite thing. So there is a top 10 list for quarter mile times, and there has not been a girl in it. So I'm trying, before the end of this year, I'm going to try to beat the top 10 record for fastest fiesta in a quarter mile time.
How long is it?
To get into top 10, it's like 12.1 seconds.
That's fast.
So I need to I have to have an 11-second something fiesta.
Jesus.
Yeah. And it's close. It may be able to do it now. So I
don't see how that thing sticks to the fucking road.
I have like all my chassis is braced. I have all this extra chassis bracing and all kinds of suspension upgrades and all kinds of stuff to keep the tires to the ground. And I have slicks. So
yeah. It's
and I'm gonna spray nitrous. So it's gonna be even more ridiculous. Steroids. I like ridiculous beefy things.
Hey, what's up?
Oh god.
No, again, it goes back to fucking. Again, I guess I'm the same. I just like like we were talking about like goth thing. Were we talking about that on camera?
We haven't talked about it on camera yet. We haven't talked about the whole weird thing about being tattooed and not being goth yet.
Yeah. I can't remember if we were talking about that, but the same thing is like, I was telling her earlier about my friend. It was like, oh, you're goth. And I was like, motherfucker, I ain't goth. Like, I was like, what are you talking about? I like wearing black clothes. My apartment's black. I like everything black. I don't like goth music per se, and like and then I actually said to him, I was like, what fucking meathead goths do you know? And he was like, huh, good point. I was like, because they all look malnourished.
They all do.
And I'm like, motherfucker, you need some sunshine and a fucking like beef sandwich or something like and a dumbbell. Or something.
And again, I'm like, you know my ex, he's a muscular guy.
Oh yeah. No name, sorry, I just went.
Yeah. He doesn't have a name. It's fine. Yeah. We'll protect his anonymity now that I've made the titty fucking comment. So.
And we know he didn't. So.
Yeah. No, but so it's a weird thing because people are automatically like sort of grouped in if they have tattoos and they're goth, and but I don't necessarily find that to be the case. I find that there are a lot more meatheads that are just tattooed because they like to be tattooed than I have found meatheads that are goths.
Yeah, I would have never. I know
like 2 or 3 meathead goths, including you.
There's a hilarious part. I would have never considered myself a meathead, like so, because again, I've got body dysmorphia. If that's a.
He has a gym in his. The first thing you walk in when you see when you walk in. Excuse my muffled words.
Yeah.
Is a gym. So yeah, he's not a meathead. He says in his muscle tee, eating protein.
Yeah. That's all he eat.
Tri-tip and mashed potatoes. Yeah, you're not a meathead.
Again, you're saying all these things like it's a meathead thing, and I'm going. Yeah, that's my everyday life. What's up? And my 4 cups of very strong coffee. But I guess I am. Like, it's weird because like because I was afraid of guys like me, which I guess like me, if I am a meathead, I'm still not born or I'm still not taking on that moniker just yet. Like so, but yeah, it's just weird.
Those of us with noodle arms can call you meathead now.
All right, cool. Again, as long as they're not farms, you're good, and I won't judge. So you can have noodle arms, just not farms. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, cause again, we are expected to be certain things. Like, you're a tattoo girl, so therefore you're this or whatever. You're a tattoo guy. You're that. I'm like, no, man. I'm pretty introverted. I like being left alone. I like interesting people. Like, I don't like going out and drinking. I've never done drugs in my life. Like,
that's good.
Ever. Like, I've smoked weed. I think I have a weed pen somewhere. I broke it. But like, I'm just boring. Like, I think it's like a Napoleon complex thing. I was always the small, squatty kid in school, bullied, fucking tortured. I look like Harry Potter. Dead serious. Like,
but your physique now, you don't seem short. You seem like a big guy.
I'm a farmer body. I'm growing into it. Like, so broad-backed.
Okay.
Just like gorilla kind of body. Like, so again, not an ab in sight, ladies.
That's your heritage, you know.
Yeah, well,
maybe out there in the fields.
Well. Picking fucking stones, sowing potatoes. Like, but that is a genetic thing as well, though. That's
of course,
the thing,
yeah.
Like, so, but it's weird. It's like, I don't see myself as that. To this day, like, 10, 12-year-old me, I still, and there's a problem. Again, I'm in therapy. Give me a break. Like, I'm battling with that as well. It's like, kind of like, I know who I am. I know what I look like, but I still feel like that fucking kid, like, that's looking out. Like, I even wrote it in a fucking poem or a song thing I wrote one time. I can't remember the words, but it's just like talking about if I could go back to the kid that was me, I would tell him, and it was me giving advice to myself as a kid.
That's nice.
Like, so
That's a good premise like, for a song.
Oh yeah, it was called My Story, but because it was my story. It's not very, you don't look into it, it's exactly my story. But it's weird, like, again, who we were and what we're expected to be when we grow up, or who we are and what people think we are. It's just like, I'm again 36. I have all the things I need in the world. I'm very happy. I'm more confused now than ever. Like, so. Like,
same.
Yeah.
Same. It's so weird because I think part of that, and maybe this is just a reach here, but I think part of that comes from when you're younger, you're scraping by so much, and your whole life is a struggle. You don't have time to worry about anything other than what's immediately in front of you. Yeah. When I was younger, when I first moved here especially, it was, how do I keep a roof over my head? How do I make sure I have transportation? How do I, I was juggling so many things, and it's like, now I'm an adult. It's weird. I'm hilarious. An adult. I have a fucking job that I have to be at from 9 to 5, and like I have a car payment, and I have health insurance, and I have like all these things, and I'm weird. Like,
I've got apartment insurance.
I know, and I'm just like, and I'm like, well, what the fuck do I do now?
Yeah.
And it's weird because now I have the means to do the things that I want to, but I don't really know what I want to do is the problem. I mean, I know the music thing, whatever. I've been doing that for so long. It's not even like I want to do. I mean,
it's just something I do as well.
It's just part of me. I can't not do it.
It's exactly. Like, I don't really. When Susie was over a few weeks ago, we were talking, and she's like, "Well, you still have an income, like with music and stuff." And I went, "Man, yeah." And then I was like, "Wait a minute." Like, I legitimately make money from music. I was
that's nice.
From home, like, because I own everything. Like, so I make money. I was like going, oh, yeah, I guess I do. Like, but it's like, I'm not going to not do it. It's just like, it's a thing I just do. It's like breathing, I guess. Yeah. It's like, and I don't mean like, bro, music is my life. He means man. That. Like, hey, baby, I fucking wrote this song for you. I didn't write any songs for anybody. They're all about me. Mm-hmm. Every single song I've ever wrote is about me. Like, it's just like, and it's for me, and it's always for me, and it's always going to be for me, and I'm always just going to do it because I want it. That's it. Like, so.
Our bands almost played a show together one time.
Where?
Nathan, my bass player, hit you up about wanting to do a show, but you didn't like the venue.
The place in Orange County?
You're pretentious.
I am an asshole. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, it's okay. No, it wasn't Orange County. It was like it was
a locker room or something like that.
It was like House of Blues, but like the upstairs room or something.
No. I thought I was talking to Johnny is which one?
Oh, Johnny is my guitar player.
I thought I was talking to him. Shit.
Oh, I thought it was Nate. I don't know. No, you were talking to him. I don't know.
They're the irrelevant members of your band.
They're interchangeable. I don't know. The dude with the string thing with long hair.
Whatever.
I don't
just do your goddamn job. Like, so.
He doesn't do his job. I'm just kidding. I love you, Johnny.
No, I remember one of them hit me up one time to play a venue that I'd already played in Orange County, and I just was, it's like this, it's this room.
Oh, fuck that, dude.
I was like, I went,
I mean, I'm not going to do that anyway, but at this point, I'd be glad to just play anywhere. God damn, dude.
Yeah, again, I'm kind of an asshole. Like, I've been doing it a long time.
Same.
Yeah, so it's just like.
But it's weird for me because up until like 2 years ago, I was always like a bass player, which was great because all I had to do was show up with my bass and plug it in and fucking play.
Yeah.
You know, and then there was always like this barrier between me and the audience, which I also liked because even though eyes were on me because I was like, oh, it's a chick in a band, whatever. Yeah. I didn't have. It wasn't like everyone just like staring at me, you know, which is like a new and weird thing now, and I don't really know if I like it. I mean, I like it. But there's a part of the catharsis that gets lost when you have to step into the role of paying attention to the people that you're singing to, right? Whenever I'm playing bass, I can shut my eyes and just vibe, you know? The other thing is I got to focus on, like, is the sound quality okay? Can I hear myself? Like, what's going on with this person? You are the instrument, kind of. Yeah.
Just in case you don't know, she sings in a band as well.
Yeah, that's fine. But I think, you know,
Another cry for attention. Just putting it out there.
It is. Everything in my life I do is for attention.
Well, yeah, that's what we were talking about. Yeah, just like kind of... Again,
the music thing for, I mean, and yeah, so I mean, I guess I grew up, I mean, all the touring I've done has never been with my band, but I have like lots of experience in like touring and playing and blah, 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 so on and so forth. But yeah, I mean, I definitely understand being like strange about what venues you want to play because now as a singer, it's like I had to take a step back because when I was in other bands, I was in other people's bands that were well established, that were big whatever bands.
I can't remember the name. I do know one.
I was in the Dreaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
So that was like, and then I did the Stabbing Westward reunion.
Oh wow, cool.
Mm-hmm. So I got to play that, which was cool. It was like my first whole list of sold out shows, which was great.
Wow.
And then I was in this band called Kuza for a while, which was a metalcore band, and I played bass for that. And that actually started to do well, and then it didn't. And I
like every band.
Yeah.
We're doing so good. Okay, we're done. So.
Yeah. So that's kind of how it went. But anyway, so it's been like a weird step back now because now it's like I have to start over from scratch, and it's like it doesn't matter how many years of experience I have. Now when you're switching things, you have to like start from the bottom up, and it sucks.
No, I did the same a few years ago. I just quit because I was in bands with famous guys.
Mm-hmm.
I was that famous.
Right. They can't see the quotes if they're listening.
Well,
but if you,
inverted commas. And then I realized, like a few years ago, I just stopped, quit everything, and just I started doing everything myself. And I have 4 guys that play with me, and they're fucking cool. They're great guys.
That's awesome.
So, but I do everything.
Mm-hmm.
I write everything, and then I go to my friend's house, Matt, and he produces me.
Yeah.
That's it, and I'm responsible for everything, and it's more satisfying.
It is, yeah. I mean, the first few songs that we did, I wrote myself, guitar, bass, everything, keys, all that stuff. And then we had our producers, Carlton Boss, who like does Dead Z and Orgy and all that crap, and Stabbing. And so so basically it all started off as a joke. We were on tour with The Dreaming, and I like kind of had this guitar riff idea, and I recorded it on my laptop in a hotel. And he was like, "You should make this into a song." And I was like, "Haha, that's really funny." Yeah. And then I went home and did that, and then I did like 3 more, and then. But you're right, and now that it is a group effort, now that like we have the whole band thing, it's like everybody contributes, and I definitely feel less, in a weird way, less connection with the music, because it wasn't me who sat down and wrote it. I have a say as to what works and doesn't work, but I didn't. I mean, I still write my lyrics and everything, but I don't sit down and write all the guitar parts.
Yeah,
you know?
I just do. It doesn't. Again, maybe it's an introverted thing. I've asked people, but maybe I don't fall. I'll just do it's kind of like this entire. I'll just do it myself.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna.
I mean,
I just do it myself.
It's the same with my car.
Yeah.
It's the same with other things. It's just if it's something very important to you, it's difficult to like, you know.
No, and also it goes back to like, so I know who's to blame if it's all.
If something,
fucked
yeah.
up. And again, maybe that's with the whole new perspective on life and blah blah blah, and being like a happier person. Again, it's weird to say. Am I a happier person? I guess so. Like it's.
You are. You seem happy.
I just fucking. And the weird thing is.
I mean, you definitely seem a lot better than the last time I saw you. I mean, I know we've only met in passing, but.
Yeah, but at the same time, under certain circumstances, I won't say that because it's kind of mean. But like, let's say I wasn't in a position to be allowed to talk to people as easily.
Right, I understand.
Or whatever the fuck. So now it's like different, where I can actually like I got invited to a party on 4th of July from strangers that now we talk almost every day. Like
that's awesome.
Big shout out to fucking Kato Punk and her Mr. I can't remember his fucking stage name. Derek. He's Derek to me. Like
you don't remember his Jolly Pirate name?
I know his Jolly Pirate name, and their band DK0. There you go. Like they're actually really good. I was listening to them all day yesterday.
That's awesome.
Well, it was just cool. I was like going, holy shit, I made friends. This is weird. Like or acquaintances, because I'm weird with friends. Like I'm like, I've made acquaintances that I like to talk to or hang out with, and it's like, and I'm going to do it again, and we will become friends.
Right.
I'm weird about that. I'm like, oh, that's my friend. I'm like going, is it? Because friendship to me is, I'm fucking weird. I have like there's rule. Like it's
why do you constantly feel the need to justify yourself?
I fucking don't know. Why are you analyzing me right now? So, it's just like, again, this is what I do every day. I'll sit here on my own going, man, fucking, you're a giant dickhead. Like, what are you doing? Like,
you don't have to justify yourself. If you don't have to explain. It's not weird to say that you have a different, criteria for what you would call as a friend versus an acquaintance. I think that's good, because now at this point, I think today, like, everyone is like, oh, I talked to this person online 3 times. Like, oh, that's my friend. And it's like, they're not.
They're fucking friends. It's just very fucking, I would, like, because the thing is, 12-year-old me, not a tough person, but I'm a very tough person now. So.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like, to be part of my life. Very hard. Like, or I'll be very hard on you kind of thing. Like, so you have to be able to take what I give. Like, I don't know. It's like, again, I'm figuring it out. Maybe next time with your giant jugs, I'll figure something out, like something like that. The fucking.
It's gonna be like the Howard Stern show when I come back with my. I'm just kidding.
We'll have you sit on a subwoofer, like so.
Yeah, it'll be great. No.
I love that movie for that scene. I'm sorry. It's fucking I don't know. I don't know how long we're talking. Again, I don't know what the fuck we were talking. That's my worst thing as well. I'll sit here, like, the longest podcast I ever done was 4 hours, but it was with, like, my friend, as I was telling you. So again, I get to do this and talk to interesting people I find interesting. Like, as I said, one of my friends now, legitimately a friend, like what we almost talk every day, is a 65-year-old ex-pastor, now Catholic, Octavio. Oh shit, your book is here. I'll post it later. He has a book.
That's awesome.
But it's cool. So I get to meet newer people and talk. But like, again, I know, say Susie, for example, but she went through something weird, and I want to sit down with her for an hour.
She did, yeah. And what's interesting is, like, Susie, she's like a distant in my friend circle. Like, I know her, I talk to her. Again, we're acquaintances. I would say that we're friendly. But what's very interesting is, like, we run sort of in the same circles as all attractive blonde women in Hollywood do. I'm just kidding.
Soon to be the Big Boob Club. But
Big Boob Club. No. I get to actually. Oh, I'm so excited.
BBC.
The greatest part of my day today, and actually today, I got to throw away all of my bras that I have.
Oh wow!
I have a whole drawer full, and I was just like, all padded bras.
Like an effigy.
I don't want to put all of that nasty shit into the already smoggy LA sky.
Okay. Wow, that's actually quite nice of you. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, but no, it was great. I was just like, I threw them all away. So she was going through her explant surgery, and breast implant sickness is actually like wasn't.
I'm happy you're aware of this. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring this up either, but
no, for sure. It was something that was brought to my attention by my doctor as part of the warning, and also the
that's a good doctor.
The 10% chance that I could lose sensation in my nipples, which would be terrible for me.
Yeah. There's other areas.
Right. Well, I mean, right. The cool thing is that I know I'm sort of digressing, but I'll get back on topic. We'll navigate back there.
Okay, no.
But the cool thing is my doctor is actually re-putting in my barbells because my nipples are pierced.
Oh, okay.
And so I got some autoclave. Right now I have rings in them, but sorry, I just had a thought. And I was gonna say, you want to see? No, but no.
Camera ready, focus. Okay, go on.
Okay, no. But what's cool is I got these pieces of jewelry autoclaved. Which means they like went through the whole process where they're fully sterilized and become the surgical packaging. Yeah. And so after my procedure, he's actually gonna. He's such a good doctor. He's gonna let me not lose my nipple rings. He's gonna like put them back into my nipples, and I'm super excited about that.
Okay, I kind of that's the one part I would not pierce. Sorry, just like,
he's a weenie.
Yeah, yeah. I've established this many times, like so.
Yeah. So, but breast implants are breast implant sickness.
Yeah.
So. It really didn't gain any traction up until probably within the last couple of years. Women were really starting to come forward and talk about breast implant illness. And I can't speak to it, obviously, because I've never had breast implants.
And hopefully you never do.
And hopefully I never do.
As in never have the illness. So.
Right. But it's been like this weird sense of camaraderie, which is like women who I know of Susie and the plight and the things that she went through have come to me and have, I wouldn't say try to dissuade me specifically from getting breast implants.
I didn't want to bring it up for that exactly. It was like, I can sense your excitement. I'm like, who am I to be like, hey, you might get fucking sick.
Yeah,
like,
right.
No.
And I mean, and it's a mitigated risk, right? With any sort of surgery or, there's always a potential for complications. Yeah. And hopefully that doesn't happen. But it is a possibility that I will have to face, and then I'll just have to deal with that when I get there. But if I didn't do things in my life because I was afraid of them, then I would do very little.
You do nothing, though. Yeah. You wouldn't leave your fucking house, though.
Exactly. Especially in Los Angeles. I don't like to leave my house here.
I have a nice place. I have everything I need here.
Your place is really, this is great. This is really great.
I was like, your place is really. Okay.
No, this is really great. I would never leave here. This is awesome.
No, that was my. Again, we'll wrap it up pretty soon. But the start of the quarantine, I was telling you, I just started building and making things, everything I needed.
I want to do that now. Now this has inspired me because my house right now is
fuck yeah, my house inspires people.
It does, yeah. No, my I don't know why I'm saying house. We live in Los Angeles. It's an apartment,
but it's house, rooms, whatever.
Right. So my place is
my home.
My place is small, and I've been wanting to move because I want a larger one. But I think I should just reappropriate space and make better use of what I have.
Oh yeah, I'm all about that. It's just I love organizing. American.
That was a really good.
Organizing, okay.
Are we all that nasally?
I don't know. Fucking. I just say organizing. Oh God, I can't even say the word now. Organizing. There. Putting stuff where it needs to be. Making as I jokingly say, this used to be my bedroom, but now it's a bed in the corner. I bought a smaller bed for me and the cats, so I could have more room for stuff.
For activities.
For activities, exactly that.
There's so much room for activities.
There is a lot of
room
for activities. It's the best movie ever. But there's a lot. You want to play karate in the garage? Well, that's the thing. It's kind of...
I can't injure myself anymore before my surgery.
You know what? Let's not do anything like that afterwards. But that again, it's an important mental health thing. It's making use of your space.
Of course, you want to wrestle after I get the tits. I'm just kidding.
I didn't want to say that on camera, but whatever. It's just oh no, I'm drowning. So I don't know where to go from that part.
Hopefully, I think when I first get them, I'll be drowning. So, so I don't really know my mom has fake tits, and she went through this process, and my aunts went through it, and so luckily I have a support system of people who have already sort of been through it, but it was weird because I thought that I was prepared up until now. It's in 4 days, and now I'm fucking scared. I'm a little scared.
I think that's a healthy thing though as well. There should be a sense of nerves, but your mom's gonna be here with you though, doing it.
Yeah,
right?
she's flying in on Sunday, and we're gonna stay at a hotel.
Where in LA?
Beverly Hills.
Oh fuck me.
Yeah.
Squeeze me.
Right off Rodeo in Roxbury.
Oh shit, son.
Hey dude, if I'm gonna get fake tits, they have to be the Lamborghini of fake tits.
Well, the probably Lamborghini store's right there as well.
It is, yeah.
Holy
no.
fuck.
I'm very excited. God, I hope they're as amazing as I want them to be.
No, okay. It's just the main thing is that you are mentally. It's not for me to judge. You're getting it for the right reason, and by the sounds of it, the right time and everything. My life is this. I have this. Blah, blah. You're not I'm miserable. I need attention. You don't need. No one needs attention. It's just nice to get it.
It is nice to get it. And the thing is as I get older and have the means to do so, why not just do things? Because here's the thing. The world is becoming a smaller place, right? Everything in life has... Now it's supposed to be practical. It's supposed to be conservative. It's supposed to have function. It's supposed to have form. Why not just do something because it's fucking fun? Yeah. Because you want to. Because you can. Because you have the means to do it.
But that's my life right now. It's fucking awesome.
Fucking amazing. I want, and I'm sort of hoping that this, in a weird way, that this experience, taking such an extreme, or maybe not so extreme to certain people, but changing your body forever is extreme. It sort of opens the door to reminding myself that I can relinquish that control and just do things because I want to do them.
Yeah. And if you have some money, just do it.
And if you have some money, just fucking. You know what? Nothing is a waste of money if you have enough of it.
Yeah. No, fuck. But that's the thing. I if I had money, I would just do what I'm doing now. I would just keep investing it in myself and the things I want
that matter to you.
Accomplish stuff. It's stupid. You can see people squandering and fucking.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm that's not for me. I'm super frugal, so.
Me too.
Cheap, whatever. But
it's
everything in my life I have because I need it or I want it or I use it. It makes sense. Yeah. So I'm happy. I don't know what to tell you. So my fucking truck. It's a Jeep. I get it. Whatever.
It's a Jeep.
It's whatever. It's like that. Does it make sense? Not really, but it's gonna be fun for me.
And you'll be able to take your bicycles.
Bicycles? They're not bicycles. They're motorbikes, bro.
Motorcycles. What do you have? Okay. Oh, so tell me about your motorcycles because I used to have. I don't think
anyone cares, but go on.
I care. Okay, I'm a car person. I care about all of this stuff. So I used to have my first motorcycle ever when I lived in Texas was a blue Honda Shadow. It was a 600cc motorcycle. The exact same one. Yeah, and I dyed my hair blue to match it because I wanted to match my motorcycle because I am that extra. My dreads were blue, yeah, so I dyed the tip of my dreads blue, and my hawk was blue, and my little sideburns were blue. And
I'll show you when I go downstairs.
That's dope.
It's kind of like ripped apart right now, but you'll see it. It's fun. It's a Honda Shadow 600. It's just not.
Does it sound like a sewing machine? Mine did.
No.
Mine did.
Mine sounds like the way I look.
Loud, loud and obnoxious.
Yeah. Yeah, no, totally.
Does it have the stock muffler on it?
No, it's all ripped off. It's like a bobber style. Basically, the definition of bobber bikes is you get an angle grinder and you cut everything off the bike that isn't a requirement to make it run.
I love it already. That is me.
Amazing. It's awesome.
I love it.
So that's why when I saw it, and then I got it and I painted it black and added more shit to it. That's just stupid and extreme and. I was riding it and I was like, dude, I feel fucking awesome. And it was like big dick energy. I think so. It's so fucking sick. But again, I got it. I'll end on this. I got it at the right time in my life. I appreciate it now. I'm happy. It's something that amplifies me. Like it makes me feel better and better and better.
I feel that way about my car.
It's not like I need a car. Or I need tits or I need money or I need a hot girlfriend to feel better about myself. Man, I feel great. There's one thing that you said earlier. I spent so many years being a miserable prick. I genuinely am not saying this to sound like a conceited or whatever the fuck it is. Like I have no self-esteem issues. Like zero.
Yeah.
None. Like I do not care. I spent so many years being insecure and then I fried my brain from being so depressed.
But that's good because whenever you're going through those times where you have insecurities, having insecurities makes you easily manipulated, right? So if you care about what other people think about you or the expectations that people put on you, that makes you easily manipulated.
That's why the internet doesn't bother me because I'm like I don't care. It's just like I don't care. Like people have said, as everyone on the internet's either been bullied or they've said horrible shit about me or whatever the fuck. In real life, no one's ever said anything to me. Ever.
They're probably afraid you'd hit them in the face.
I would hit them in the face. Only because if I feel I'm being attacked, I'm going to do what I can to fucking protect myself. And that's all. Not because I'm a mean person, but if anyone comes at you and you feel threatened, you should try and neutralize the situation. So
definitely.
It's like, that's why I carry a knife on me at all times. It's just like, I have many knives on me at all times. I'm not taking any chances because I know people. We're dangerous.
People are very dangerous.
We're vicious. We're mean, and the majority.
Opportunistic.
Yeah. Well, the majority of people outside of this room, at least, there's probably something wrong with them as well. And I tell all my friends, dude, get psychologically analyzed, get a therapist.
It's worth it.
So just do it. That's the thing. It's good for you. It's like you take vitamins, right, or vitamins, right?
Do you say aluminium?
Yeah, because that's how you say it. It's like aluminium. Like aluminum. I was like aluminium. Sorry. It's just like, and it's garage, not garage. But it's just like you should get your head checked. You should get your body checked. We drink fucking water and take vitamins for a reason. You should take care of your fucking brain as well and your self-esteem and stuff. So
yeah, but back to the thing about your motorcycle. I think I like this tangent though, but I want to talk about your motorcycle because I think the same light and fire that I see in you when you're talking about that is the same way that I feel about my car. There is not a time. Because I could have bought a fancy, nice. I traded in an Audi for it. I had a Mercedes before that. I've always had nice, fancy German cars.
Yeah. You got a Ford Fiesta.
Everyone was like, you fucking traded in your Audi. I had an A4 S-Line convertible, and I fucking traded that shit for a Fiesta. But the point is every time I get in it, it makes me it just makes me happy.
Yeah,
I see it and it makes me happy. I ride it, it makes me happy. When people look at me and it makes me happy. Yeah. But a lot of times when I'm really stressed, I will just go into my car, I turn off the radio, and I just listen to the turbo spool, and I just go fucking drive around.
That's the best.
But it makes me fucking happy, and there's nothing other than those 45 minutes of being on stage that makes me feel like I am more myself than that.
It's like the bike is literally just for me to ride. There's no...
It's freedom.
It's so loud.
It's
awesome.
Pure, unadulterated freedom. Yeah. And freedom is a commodity that cannot be bought and sold.
No. And again, because I'm in a good place for myself, I get to soak in all of that goodness and really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I fucking love it. I just like... It's not like, again, I'm miserable. I'm going for a ride. To feel good. I'm like, no. I'm already feeling good. This is fucking even better. This is like I'm on fucking happy steroids. And like that's what it is though. It's not like it's
no longer a crutch. It's an indulgence.
It doesn't make me happy. It's just an extension of it. That's all it is. Like,
and I think that's the most interesting turn of phrase whenever you become a happy person is whenever you're miserable, everything you do, you're seeking out some sort of happiness. But then once you're happy, everything you do just amplifies that happiness.
Weird. I plant plants. I don't plant flowers. I have one type of flower. I do that now, and it's really boring, and it makes me so fucking happy. It's insane.
Bet you get all excited when you wake up and it's a new little leaf.
I check them every fucking day. It's so weird, and I'm going out there, and the cats come out with me, and we're like, oh, fuck, look at that one has a fucking leaf or something. I think, is it? Yeah, no, it's a leaf. Oh, jeez. And I'm like, I don't know why I go up and I, like, pinch the stems. I'm like, oh, dude, firm. Fuck yeah. I know nothing about fucking gardening. But it's these simple things, like, I wasn't interested in gardening before. I was fucking a miserable prick. I wasn't interested in anything.
Isn't it crazy how much your world opens?
Yeah, it's the best. It's
whenever you're miserable, you get like this tunnel vision where you can only focus on what's immediately in front of you, and then your world view gets so much bigger, and you realize like you were in this little tunnel, fucking just trying to just so stress and anxiety, and then like the world opens up, and you're like, holy fuck, it's big out here.
Yeah,
There's so much I haven't done, and so much I want to do, and so much I want to try.
Yeah, that's the thing. The conversation with me and some of the lads, like we watch fights, like it's like they're like asking, oh, girls or women or whatever the fuck, like any of them going. It's like, no, because I've got lots of shit going on. Like everything's.
I'm still gonna come and invade one of your fight nights.
Oh, dude, there's one on Saturday. Like if you're feeling up to it.
It will be my last fight before my titties.
It's a titties.
Titties.
Oh, you should come. It's only 2 or 3 lads because we're all nerds and we'll just talk stat shit like so. Like, if you can hang. If you can't hang, you're not invited back.
I can hang.
Okay, please. You'll have your phone Google mode. Like, who the fuck is that guy?
No, I don't do that.
And then just come back the next time with giant jugs and a bikini top or something like that. Like,
they'll be like, what the fuck happened? You're like, well, except
got stung by a bee.
Yeah, except the next time I come, they'll be like, oh
yeah. Just wear your fucking weird bra things or something like that.
Mash them down.
Yeah, we're just going back to tits all the time. It's a wonderful. This is the Tit Podcast.
Brought to you by
Tick.com. So, Big Jugs sponsor. Like so. Yeah, no, is there anything else? I don't know.
That's it.
I'm happy I got to talk to you.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. It was really nice to actually like meet you face to face and talk to you because I've seen you in passing, as I've said, but I've never had the opportunity to talk to you. And I think once you came up in my Facebook algorithm and I was talking car crap and I was seeing you post about your motorcycle and post about your Jeep truck and
damn it, it's a fucking Jeep, but that's cool too.
No, it is cool. And all that shit, I was like, wow, like this is good people. I like it.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like I'm thinking over the last few years of me being who I was, or I am that person, but just like me being more open, as you said, more open now. The world is bigger. I'm like, oh fuck, who else did I miss out? As in like, just to talk to.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, or who did I push away, or who thinks I'm a giant asshole because of it now? I'm like, not that I care, I can't. Like if I spent my life fucking worrying about who the fuck did I piss off, I'd be here for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Right. So now at least I know like. If I want to talk to someone or like I just talk to them. It's not a big deal. It's just fucking.
They're just people.
There's the thing. They're just fucking people. And the weird thing about me is I want people to like talk to me in the sense like, oh, he's just a guy. Because I am just a fucking guy. Like I'm not gonna kill you immediately. Like so, if I don't want to talk to you, I'm just
I will torture you over time slowly. Yeah. I will wear away your will to live.
Yes, and then you will bow
throw
down
yourself
to me.
off
I don't know, kill yourself. Whatever. But it's like I don't know. It's fun. But I'm looking forward to seeing your sweet drugs. Kev wants to see the sweet jugs.
I was about to say Kev wants to see the sweet jugs.
Okay, Kev can nuzzle the sweet jugs. He can be the first kitty head. That's gross. Actually, that's.
I also have a cat, but she's giant and fat, so I'm not really
that's
sure.
Girl, it's not the same. Yeah. So it's just like my little dudes can hook it up. No, I'm looking forward to like.
Yeah, I'll come back.
No, I want. That's the reason. I want you to come back and like tell me everything about it and how you...
should I come back when they're still weird, or should I wait for them to settle?
If you want, I don't care. No, because I was literally thinking, because this was so easy and good, you're welcome back anytime. Like,
yeah.
Because I've had two people that have been, like, constants, because it's just easy. And then I've done one or two, I think I've taken them down, where it's just like...
It's like pulling teeth and everyone's super awkward.
Like, it's not an interview. I'm just hanging out. Like, it's just a fucking talking. Like, I was talking to Kev as well, calling him a dickhead. Like,
I like this because generally speaking, your first interaction with somebody, especially here, you don't get to really talk.
No. See, Kev is like, yes, me? What? But that's it as well. Like, it's the reason I like the idea of podcasting and stuff is it's a forced interaction, as in a sense that there's a microphone here and we have to talk about something or through it. And again, I think it's a skill. I think it's I think it's a very useful skill as well. Kev's like, bitch.
He's like, we're done with this interview now.
Dad doesn't give me enough treats. I give him treats once a day. Yeah, whatever. Social medias or anything?
Social medias? I mean, yeah, you can find me by my jolly pirate name. Facebook.com/Franccesca Destruct, Instagram.com/Franccesca Destruct. And this is the one time I'm going to say my band name.
Okay, go on.
Oh, but it's the worst band name ever. I really actually hate the name of my band. It really, I named my band when I thought it was cool, and now I'm older, and I'm like, this is it's like a deterrent. If somebody were to tell me this was the name of a band, I would not listen to them. So now that I've talked it up so much.
Okay, go on. The world's worst band name.
It is the world's worst band name, but it matches my initials. Fate Destroyed. Yes. Franccesca Destruct.
There you go. That's important.
So check us out.
F-A-T-E, fate. What's the difference between
if I lose my pinky, then my knuckles will just say
fat. Destroyed. Fat destroyed.
Deaf fat.
Yeah, well, that's an operation in itself. You can get some fucking limbs amputated, some fucking fingers
People
torn
do
off.
that, dude.
I know. It's like, dude, I have a phantom feeling. I was like, no, you're a fucking psycho.
I think it's really cool when people get magnets implanted in their fingertips.
No.
You're just like,
no, that's just fucking weird. Like, so don't do shit. You know what? Do whatever the fuck you want.
Do whatever the fuck you want.
Oh, another thing, I'm gonna. Do you have? Because we're not playing shows or anything. Do you have like a band PayPal if people want to listen and send you?
I don't. But if you listen on Spotify or buy our music on Apple Music or iTunes, all of that works. It all gives us a few tenths of a penny.
Yeah, no, fucking look, it works for me as well. Like, I'm streaming, that's how I'm making money now as well. And also just to anyone else that's like donated and stuff to the PayPal, the triggerwithin@gmail.com. Thanks very much. It actually has helped a lot. And someone bought the guy's cat food for 2 months. And
oh wow, that's awesome,
dude. It's fucking sick. Like, so, and I jokingly said I'm going to start an OnlyFans. And
you should.
No, I did.
I'll subscribe.
Yeah. Well, here's the joke. Because I was making fun of it, and I said I'm going to do it, and anyone that sends me money, I'll send them a dick pic. And then 20 minutes later, like, this is the start of the quarantine. I had no work. I don't get unemployment because I'm a business owner.
Yeah.
And I don't pay enough tax. Well, I don't pay enough taxes.
Right.
Yeah, business stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't qualify for fucking unemployment.
Right.
And then I jokingly said that 20 minutes later I had $300 because people just kept sending me $1, $5, and I was like, I was kidding.
You weren't kidding.
I was fucking kidding.
Everybody wants to see the trigger dick.
I fucking stopped. Well, I did. I sent a pic with the word dick across it. Like,
I've done it with nude pics.
Yeah. So basically I sent, and it was all women mostly, and I sent them a picture, a plectrum as I call them, with the word dick across it, and no one asked for their money back. They were all like, that is hilarious. Have a good one. Hope your cats are cool.
I like if you get the nude colored ones and you just like send me a nude pic, I'll be like, I'll send you a nude pic.
Yeah. Anyway, on that note, if you do it's fucking a triggerman@gmail.com. You can buy her music on anywhere with the world's worst band name, Fate Destroyed. Follow me at Jimmy Trigger. You're just gonna see cat videos or me bullying Kev like this right now. Hey Kev, lick your own asshole real quick. Go on, show the people. He's like, no. Unbelievable. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks.
I'll give you a decaffeinated drink or something before you leave. Oh,
yeah, it sucks. I miss caffeine. My head already hurts.
I don't know what number this is, but we're out, and this is the Triggerman Podcast.
Triggerman Podcast.
Fucking meathead podcast, bro.